Yeah, yeah. I'd like to take some time and go home and look back on a good regular season. But like I said, it was tough ending.
Darryl sort of said post game that you guys need to remember that you went further than anyone sort of expected you to. Do you feel that way? Like, do you feel like you overachieved, or is it the way that the sort of regular season sort of changed that perspective?
Mm, well, I think everyone in the locker room knew we had a good team and could do some good things. Uh, Overachieved, I don't know. It's hard. I think, like I said, we knew we had a good team. We could go, keep playing by now. But I think at the end of the day, just yeah, it was tough.
Teams change every offseason. Obviously, you don't bring the same group back, but ideal world for both of you. Do you guys want to kind of run it back with as many of the same guys as you can next season?
Yeah, of course. A lot of good players, a lot of good teammates. So we'd love to have everyone back, but it's a business. We know we're not going to have the exact same team, but no, we'd love to have everyone back.
Jacob, there was some rumors that reports that perhaps you were injured in the playoffs. Is that correct?
No, I mean I think everybody is hurt on every team, but no, I mean I played a lot of hockey, felt good and felt comfortable, and Dallas series was really good and defensively minded and where we controlled the game and pushed, and the Edmonton series was a little bit of the opposite. So, but I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I think it's gonna need to take some time to think about it, and until you start training for next season, that's when you kind of have to, you can look back at the season and the playoffs and the regular season.
How would you characterize your playoffs?
Well, we're sitting here now, so I think it's still very very fresh, and there's still a lot of emotions involved because I feel like we had a good chance. I think everybody felt like we had a good chance, and to have it cut short like this, it's it's a new feeling for sure.
Your numbers against Edmonton compared to everybody else were different. And, how do you explain that? I mean, it's a high-powered team. You got the best player in the world on it. Or did the team just change their style of play, or any explanation for why?
No, I don't have an explanation. I think if, obviously if I had it, I would have changed it before, after game one. But, yeah, I mean, I think I need some more time to kind of sit on it and go back, rewatch it, and study it. But it's whatever happened, and you got to move on. You got to learn from it.
Jake, it was 75 starts, I think, this year overall. Just in terms of that being the highest workload you've ever had, were there any adjustments you made during the season? How did you feel with that workload?
Good. Yeah, I would have liked to play a few more games.
One of the most interesting questions that's being asked right now is, do you consider this season to be a success? And I know it's fresh right now because it just ended, but looking at the big picture, was this a successful season?
No. I mean, I think everybody that's having an exit meeting like this and, not in a locker room full with cheers, sharing and drinks and celebrating, they're not thinking it as a success. It's a step in the right direction if you look from the previous year, and I think our group and myself, I think we took some steps in the right direction, but I think it's a sour taste, and people are going to be hungry to come back next year.
Elias, with the major summer storyline being Johnny Gaudreau's future, we all know he's on the brink of free agency. Can you just speak to his importance to this group and what it would mean to have him back here next season?
No, it would be amazing to have him back. He's had an unreal year. I was fortunate enough to play with him, and we had a lot of fun. But you never know. And but like I said, we'd love to have him back, and he's our best player, and if we lose our best player, it's tough.
Does that change the feeling on it? Obviously, a day like today never feels good, but the looming uncertainty, like what if we did lose our star player? Does that change things on a day like today?
Not really. I think I'm not thinking about that right now. It's we'll see what happens in the summer, and hopefully it comes back.
You guys have talked about taking a step this year. What does the next step look like for this group, and what has to happen for you guys to make it?
Next step is probably be playing by now, and not sit here. So, we had a good chance this year. We had a good team, but just didn't play our best hockey when we needed it. So, next step is playing right now.
Elias, what are some of the things you can build on from this season going into next year?
Yeah, I think we had a good foundation. I think we have some good respect around the league. I feel like, and I feel like all the teams that are playing us knows it's going to be a tough game. I feel like we can play pretty much every style, physical, fast, and we have a lot of skill, and we can play good defensively. We have an unreal goaltender and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that's things you can build on for sure.
Jacob, you've known Chris Tanev for a long time. What's it say about him that he was out there the last couple games with a dislocated shoulder, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, I think, people don't understand not just the last is, things that he's gone through, injury-wise, and he wanted to play, Game 7 and against Dallas, and he wanted to play Game 1, and, it's inspiring, and he's a leader, and he leads by example, and, with everything he does, and, it's tough to see. You want him on the ice, and he wants to be on the ice, and, it's inspiring to see, and for sure he's one of the guys that you kind of just have to follow around the preparation and everything he does, and that's the way he carries himself as a professional. I can't say enough good things about him, both on and off the ice.
Jacob, when Chris came back into the lineup in the Edmonton series, I guess even at 50-60%, can you just describe sort of the glue effect he has for the defenseman out there?
Yeah, I mean, he's good. He's all the decisions he makes, and like I said too, he's one of the guys that he's easy to follow because he does everything right, and you want him if I'm going into a Game 7 or an elimination game, you want to have a guy like that on the ice.
Even if he's 50-60%?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like him out there. I like to have him on my team, and I like to have him on the ice, but yeah, he's a tough guy. He's really tough.